breaking news right now on CBS 2 News at 6 p.m.
A deadly officer-involved shooting in Van Nuys with a suspect down.
Witnesses say the armed man terrorized people near a church on Tyrone Avenue before police arrived. CBS 2's Chris Holmstrom is live at the scene with more on what led up to the shooting. Chris.
Yeah, this area has been blocked off for several hours as detectives investigate. As for the shooting, take a look behind me. It happened in this church you see right here. It was during a community lunch for the homeless. Now, I spoke with one of the witnesses who was there. He sent me this video. Take a look. It's cell phone video of the suspect before the attack. In it, you could see a man in red holding a chair, and if you look closely, you could see a knife in his other hand. Well, the witness tells me he had blood all over him and was threatening people. He says people were trying to push him with the chair, but the man would not drop the knife. Well, when police arrived, he says they tried to get him to drop the knife, but witnesses say he did not listen and grabbed a woman.
He grabbed her, put this knife like this against her throat, and she reached up and grabbed the knife and was holding it. And that's when the officers fired. Boom, boom, boom.
And the suspect died from the shooting. Police say 2 women were also injured in the attack. They were taken to the hospital, but witnesses believe they are expected to be okay. Peter and Suzanne, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Oh, scary situation, Chris. Thank you. An armed man was arrested today after a 5-hour search through a Burbank neighborhood. As CBS 2's Joy Benedict shows us, people living there watched in horror as it all played out.
The flames were crazy.
The fire on this usually quiet street in Burbank was just one piece of a wild night that kept neighbors up and alert as police looked for a man with a gun and searched for evidence all day.
This is very unusual for the city of Burbank.
It all started Friday night. Chris Castro was in his yard across the street when police responded to a domestic call. A man was violating a restraining order. But when they arrived, they say that man started shooting.
When they heard the shot, they were banging on the door, and they heard more shots, and then they, got their machine guns out.
One big pop. It was pretty scary.
Then things got worse.
We looked and saw what looked like them kicking the door in and then something being thrown in, and then all of a sudden the fire went wild.
The home caught fire, and police officers rushed to help 3 people escape, but the suspect was gone. So then the search started.
They barricaded the streets and they started with the corner house.
Investigators believe after the fire started, the suspect hopped this fence and then continued going from yard to yard trying to escape.
I opened the door. I said, he's in my backyard.
Melissa Z's dog started barking when the suspect hopped her fence.
That's my window and the screen. That's where he was going in and out of.
Police evacuated her and her daughter, and it appears the suspect frantically looked for a place to hide, tearing up her yard and her bedroom.
So all this was laid down and like on top of each other, and he was hidden underneath.
Z says the suspect was in this storage area when the canine officer finally found him.
The dog bit him, the police dog, and they brought him through my front door.
That was more than 5 hours after the shots were fired. And although investigators don't have all the answers yet, this neighborhood is thankful because with a gun, a fire, and a search, they know this could have ended much differently.
In domestic violence situations, not thinking straight, so who knows what he could have done.
Joy Benedict, CBS 2 News.
Thanks, Joy. A fiery crash shut down the 91 freeway for most of the morning in Cerritos. A big rig and an SUV collided, sparking a fire. No one was hurt, but oil and fuel spilled all over the freeway. Tonight, the 91 is back open.
Another protest today over the Trump administration's immigration policies. This time, Honduran immigrants rallied for the right to stay in the U.S. CBS 2's Greg Bills is live at Echo Park with the latest. Greg.
And Peter, was a protest and a march which just came to an end a few minutes ago. About 150 people were here. The issue is Hondurans who have been here for about 20 years now under this temporary protection status. And now President Trump says, hey, time is up and you got to go home.
We are going to let this administration know, Trump administration know, that we are not going anywhere.
She and an estimated 90,000 Hondurans were allowed to seek temporary protection status in the U.S. after a devastating hurricane in Honduras in 1998. Now, 20 years later, the president says time is up. It is ending. Police from 10 countries worldwide are here under that TPS due to deplorable conditions in their homeland. and they worry they'll be next to be told they have to leave. Hondurans here under TPS learned last month they have to leave the U.S. by January 5th, 2020.
Don't say that we are worthless, because that's not true, you know. And they say we don't learn the language and we don't speak. I do speak English. And most of the TPS people, they're doing their best to improve their English, and they're working class people.
And she said she's got a job here, enjoys her job, doesn't want to leave. And as far as learning English, Peter and Suzanne, she said she learned it from watching telecasts of news right here in Los Angeles. Back to you two.
Oh, well, thanks, Greg. Turning to weather, it was a little cooler today. CBS 2 meteorologist Amber Lee is here with more. Amber.
Hi, Suzanne. It definitely was much cooler than normal, but that's because of all the clouds that we saw hanging around just a little bit longer. You can see the clouds are still with us, a deep marine influence. So that means temperatures today well below average, coming in at 75. Normally we should be at 78. Sun going down tonight at 8:06. So here's a live look outside. You can see that the clouds are actually going to start to really increase as we head into the overnight hours. So out the door right now, temperature is pretty mild. 65 for Long Beach, winds coming in from the south at about 7 miles per hour. We also have a wind advisory over the Antelope Valley, and temperatures out the door right now still in the mid 60s for areas like Burbank and Van Nuys, upper 60s for downtown LA, a little bit warmer in the IE where we have temperatures currently hovering in the low 70s. Here's a look at temperatures so you kind of get a gauge of just how cool it was today compared to this time 24 hours ago. We are definitely down anywhere from 13 degrees to 17 for Van Nuys and also for Ontario, 3 for downtown LA, and we're actually a little bit warmer right near the coast for LAX at about 1. But as we head into the overnight hours, as I mentioned, the clouds will thicken up. I'll let you know how long it's going to stick around as we head into Father's Day Sunday. Back to you.
All right, Amber, thanks. Coming up, a drug lab next door, the surprise bust in a quiet neighborhood.
Plus, something new from the DMV beginning today. Some offices opening on Saturdays.
And an historic mural removed from Parker Center. So where's it going?
First, though, don't forget to check out our podcast, In the Air with Stu Mandel. It's available now at cbsla.com/audio or on apps like Apple Podcasts or Stitcher. New episodes every Friday.
The Farmer Boys chopped Cobb salad is loaded with grilled chicken and everything you love about Cobb salads. It ain't new, and it don't need improving. Farmer Boys, farm food ain't fast food.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, come to Floor & Decor.
You're getting an incredible product for an amazing price, and that's hard to beat.
Hardwoods, laminates, tile, or stone.
Holy smokes, this place is huge. I'm on a budget, and I was able to go to Floor & Decor and save a lot of money.
You will be blown away by this experience.
The pros come here, I come here.
If you love your wallet and you love your home, you have to go to Floor & Decor.
Floor & Decor. You have to see it to believe it.
Finding the perfect home starts with RE/MAX.com. Featuring 5 million bedrooms, 4 million bathrooms, plus every detail ever. Find the listings you love and the agents who can get them at RE/MAX.com. That's the sign of a RE/MAX agent.
I'm going to be reviewing the Jewel Fruit Medley Pods. Really excited to try it, so here we go. Oh my god, it tastes like strawberries and like it's so sweet. 5 out of 5. And I even have kind of a buzz, like I kind of feel lightheaded.
Want more from your next SUV? Check out the Hyundai Tucson, awarded the most dependable small SUV by J.D. Power, and a 5-star overall safety rating by industry leaders. Thanks to an assortment of advanced safety features, all backed by America's best warranty. The Hyundai Tucson, a great deal more than just a great deal. Lease the Tucson for just $159 a month or get up to $2,500 in total savings. Only at your Southern California Hyundai dealers.
The Farmer Boys chopped Cobb salad is our most popular salad. More protein than a butcher shop. There's got to be lettuce there somewhere. Farmer Boys, farm food ain't fast food.
A drug lab inside a Thousand Oaks apartment complex was cleared out today. These are just some of the items found inside the apartment on the 100 block of West Avenida de los Arboles. Sheriff's deputies say they discovered the fentanyl manufacturing lab on Thursday, and they had to dismantle it for the safety of nearby residents. Officials wore specialized chemical suits with breathing equipment. A 22-year-old man was arrested in connection with the lab.
DMV lines may soon become a whole lot shorter. Next Saturday, 40 California DMV offices will be open for business. And starting in July, 43 offices will open the first and third Saturday of every month from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can go to our website, cbsla.com, and click Seen on TV to see if your local office made the list.
A lot of people happy about that. All right, well, rebuilding baseball fields destroyed by a brush fire up next.
Plus, crews carefully remove a historic mural from Parker Center. So where's it going now?
And a live look with our Long Beach camera. How long will this cooling trend stick around? The answer coming up.
All right, Amber, thanks. And follow us on social media. We're CBS LA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.